Hello and welcome to Transport Fever 2 Amber. Amber is just a name I made up. I'll explain what we're going to do once we get in here. So, what we're going to do is we're going to have a extra large world, very large world, 1 to 2 map format, medium amount of towns. I want them to be kind of spread out, give our transportation some room to breathe. So that'll be the goal there. Low industries, same thing with the industries. Give time for our tracks and roads and boats and planes to all get to where they need to go without being cramped and piling upon each other late in game. We're going to go maximum hilliness to give a challenge. Max water, so we have as many water routes as possible. Going with temperate. And then forest, just kind of medium, just so there's some trees. Okay, let me click the seed 7 times just to get something new here. Then I'll let you guys look at the seed to see if that world might be something you want to try. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. This will be our world. Alright, so we got 3 lakes, branching river in the south, big mountains in the north, bunch of towns and cities in the mountains, couple down here. This looks like a little population center in the southwest, and then one generally in the north. Some lowlands by the rivers and lakes, of course, and some stuff around the edges. Looks good. Alright, let's try this. Vehicles, we're going to do all vehicles. So all 3. Star year 1850. Easy because the terrain's going to be tough. Up to 6 cargo types. Yes. Rarely. Density target low. Yes, that's all good. Let me make sure I got everything here. Deluxe content? Sure. Legacy vehicle? Sure. So we got those. Advanced setting, temperate. The vehicles, we want all. Town names will go, let's go Dutch. Easy. All that can stay the same. Achievements disabled because we have all the different types of vehicles. So, apply all that. And let's go. Alright, here's our world. Let's do a quick pause. Take a look around. Alright, provide the world with all the stuff, yes. Alright, so here's the southern tip. So we have Wagons. I'll have to learn these names. I'll get Nijmegen, Vlardingen, Alkmaar, Zutphen. I did visit the Netherlands last year. I went to TwitchCon or Amsterdam. That was a lot of fun. Love the country. Alright, and then we got our highlands area here. So many more mountains than Netherlands actually has. And then one small town on this entire peninsula. A couple farms on this one. Zutphen. So we got 2, like I said, 2 main population areas. This one way in the corner looks like one of the larger cities. And a whole bunch of towns up here in the mountains. So the goal here is to activate as much as possible early on to get things growing. So getting transportation between towns, probably with trucks and buses to start. Then we'll find some opportunistic train corridors. Now we'll do freight and passengers. Probably passengers first. So this is going to be... See, is that one even hooked to anything? No. Some boats, of course. We have pretty good access to the Midlands here via water. So it'll be a lot. So that'll be kind of probably more industrial. Alright, so let's take a look at town stats real fast. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 15 towns. Let's range it by size. So 4 large, few medium, and a few, like 5 small. Yes, we know all the tips are gonna pop up here. Very good. Alright, for example, we're gonna want to start here. Create a local bus path, town-to-town bus path. So we will do, these are already connected by road. So we will do a depot over here. Road depot. Been a while since I played, so I gotta remember all the commands. Alright, that will do. And then we'll do one over here to handle these guys. Alright, now we need some bus stations. Well, bus stops is what we'll stick with. Save money early on here. Got 5 million. So I want... do 3 here. A Venlo, because I want local and also to the other towns. Yes, yes. So there. Pair over here. Pair over here. And pair over here. So we'll get these 5 towns all activated here first. Okay, pair here. This is a nice big town with a nice, easy to do a nice little loop. And then we'll come over here. And over here, and then in this case we will add street so we can loop it around. Alright, so that one, couple on this end of town, and I think we're good we just kind of do smaller town here, so I think we're good if we just have there and go back and forth. And we can add on later. Alright, so we got all the stations. Nope, gotta do this town. So and that will be where we drop off the people coming into town. Pick them up leaving town. And then... yeah, we'll just have it going back and forth for now. Alright, so I'm going to take a moment here. I'm going to build all these lines, and then we'll get the actual buses going. So I will be right back. Actually, before I go, let me show you what I want to do as far as lines. So we'll do our line manager here, new line. We will do for intercity. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do orange. So I just want to go here to here. And then we'll name that let's do bus intercity hike to, what's the other one? Did I get that right? Yes, NIJ. So that, and then the other thing we'll do, new line, these will make red. So this will be the intra-city one. So, and we'll do two, one for each loop, one to there, to there, to there, and there. So we have a loop going one way. So that'll be, oh, I got the wrong thing there. NIE, NIJ, there we go. And here, I will do bus. We'll do 4 letters on that, and this will be loop A. And then we'll do another new line. We'll make it the darker red. Then this one will go the other way around. So there, to there, to there, to there, and back. So that does that loop. So that's bus new B. And if there's more bus lines later, tram lines and all that, they'll get named. May change this nomenclature later. This will get us started though. So we're going to do that for all 5 of these towns. So now I'll be right back after I do all that. So be right back. Alright, I'm back and we have all our lines for all the towns and cities in the area. So we have the intra-city lines and the inter-city lines. Change the naming a little bit to add city, so that way all the different types of lines would sort properly in the main list. So next thing is to add buses to all this. So what we're going to do is go to the depots, and we're going to buy vehicles. And we're going to click on show the lines just in visual range. So what we'll do is we'll have, so all these, that's only three. So we have these 2. So we'll do the horse-drawn carriage for the in-city lines and the stagecoach for the intercity lines. So what I want is 2 stagecoaches for each intercity line. So that's the one here. So go. Then we're going to buy 2 more. And that's going to go on that line. And then we're going to buy 2 more. And that's going to go on that line. So hover over it. See just a little bit of orange there to the left of the window there. Bulldozers, yes, we will use bulldozers a lot. Alright, so we got those. Now we need the ones within the towns. So we'll do Vlardingen first. So we will buy, now be these type, and we'll do, right now just one for each of the 2 loops. We'll buy 2. First one will go on A. Second one will go on B. Alright, now we need... Oh, I did not link up these lines properly, so... Don't need vehicle manager, we need line manager. So that is... Click that on. A. So we want to add a station. A is going counterclockwise. So after 3, I'm going to add one there. Done there. Here, counterclockwise, 1, 2, 3. So the next one would be here. Alright, so now that's complete. Now we can go back to buying our buses here. So now we get 1, 2, 1 for the first line, 1 for the second line. So that's that one taken care of. This town, we just need 1. And that will go on that line. And then over here we have another depot, so we'll get from here. We already have 2 buses going this way. So now we need 2 buses to go between these 2. So we need to click there, buy vehicles, 2 stagecoaches. And they go on this one. And then we need 1 for this small town to go on this one. And then we need 2 so 1 for A, 1 for B. Alright, let's roll time. Let me roll time a little faster. Also, I want to set this to 1/4 speed. So we actually have some time with the older vehicles. So these guys will roll out. There they go. To their different assignments. It'll take a while for everything to bed in. So while that's happening, let me do the same process for any other pre-connected towns on our map. I might have to connect a couple myself. Those are connected. Those are connected. Yeah, I might build over here. Connect this with things. Those are connected. But yes, I'm going to do the same process with all these while it's running for these guys. So I'll be right back once again. Alright, I'm back. I think I got everything. So we have our lines built to connect between all the towns. Got there, 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 there. These are isolated, so just between those two. There. This town is isolated, so it only has the intra-city route so far. We'll connect it up later. These guys are purring along. We have, looks like we have a bunch of passengers ready to be moved along. We'll do something about that in a minute. But let me build the depots and get buses on all of these routes. So 2 buses between each pair of towns, and then 1 per intra-city route, and that will get all of these towns activated and running at least a little bit. So be right back after I do all that. Alright, I'm back. I think I got them all. Let's check the lines. Actually, I want to check I check over here. That's what we want. Make sure there's vehicles on all the different lines. So let's pull this up. So it looks like all the city lines have 1 bus per line. A couple of them are actually making money. And then all the intercity buses, they have 2 wagons per line. Excellent. Let's see if any are actually making money. And we got a few, 18,000. Nice. So these have been running down here for a while these just have been getting started. Auto save. But we already have some extra demand here. So anytime I see 2 people figures here, I know I can expand that line. So we will always check it out here. Whichever line has that, we will go on that, manage vehicles, and we will clone whatever's out there. We'll let that run for a little bit, see if there's still extra people. This one, anytime it goes over 10 is when we want to take action. So we can take a look at our stations. This one? Yes. So any that has more than 10, we definitely want to add. So let me pin that. Yes. So then we want to look at this. Manage vehicles. We got 40 there, so let's clone this a couple times. Let's make sure we click clone, clone again. So that should have some extra transport now. That one needs some help. So we got that one. Manage vehicles. Right, where'd that go? Is it hiding? Oh, it didn't. Okay, didn't pop in front of that one. Alright, same thing here. We already did one, so let's. Looks like we can definitely afford to put another one on there. Excellent. And now this one. Inner city. Oh, there we go. Excellent. So we're gonna do that. Manage vehicles. We'll go ahead and clone both of those, since it's a very high demand there. Alright, have we done this one yet? Okay, so this is only one each, so grab them, manage vehicles, just clone one of each of these. Oop, cancel. Click, clone. Manage vehicles there, click, clone. Alright, oops, I want that again. Done all those. Alright, so now we can use one. Oh, we've already expanded that one, so but then the inner city one looks like it could use some help. Oh, we've already done that one too. Okay, so that must be the other end of this line. Excellent. We're mostly looking for all these. Let's work from the way from the bottom here. We'll add one to this one. Still have 2.8 million. So this way we can expand our network knowing that we have the demand for those particular routes. Neither of these is over 10. There's one that's over 10. Clone. And so we won't spend on things that won't help us. That's the advantage of doing it this way. Although finding all the ones where you need to expand, not so easy. And now let's take a look at line stats. And we have quite a few that are making some money now. Pretty good money as well. So almost as many making money as losing money once these start delivering. That should kick off in the other direction. We can see these are full. Just taking them a long time to get between them. Here's another place where we can look at the average time. So if we... that one's much much longer than any other station. So I'm going to expand that one just because it's a long route. And maybe that will encourage some growth. It might cost us more money in the short term. But that is pretty good. And then we even got, yeah, Rormund. Even got this place here. Now the question is are they all piling up? Can we spread this out? Now we want to manage line. And that is Eichenland. It's line 2. Sending the over line 1. No, it's on 2. Before I do that. Oh, it's the red one. That's one we need to manage line. But I think it's on the right track. Yeah, that's one we want. But we can relieve the pressure a little bit by the intercity, changing that one to 2. Shouldn't affect the route very much. It'll move the people over. So they're on different. And then where we get big pile-ups of people, we should start adding some actual bus stations. Tip, station is overloaded. Yep. Do lose passengers that way. But we're doing pretty well. Let's again take a look at the line stats. Making money. Alright, and then for the annual budget here. Investments 47,000. Road. Hey, we're actually making money overall. Loan interest. Bank balance. Excellent. Alright, so that's stage 1. So we're activating all the towns. Now I have to keep coming back and giving more throughput to these particular... Yeah, we can definitely add a couple more here. That's the local. So let's get that going. And then there was a big station over here somewhere. Pretty good on either of those. Let's add one more vehicle to each of these. So clone one more there. Which one did I get first? Then the other one. Then we'll clone one more here. Let them get to work. Excellent. Here, Hugo Award. That's all I see is Hugo Award from the science fiction. Here, Hugo Award. I know those are all wrong. I have to ask my Dutch friends how to pronounce all these. Harderwyk. Seems to be purring along nicely. No overloads. You just have one going back and forth. There's probably not much going on here at all. We are hooked into other towns though. Alright, now we want to see if there are some freight combinations we can do. We're just going to do like one straight delivery. So like lumber to a sawmill, things like that to get started. So raw materials to the first factory, wherever we can find that. So for example, no, I think, is that crude? Oil. That's crude. Okay, so that has to be processed once before going there. There's the crude to oil. Refined oil. Food plant. Just want to find a couple of these. Get them going. Get some truck. So that's iron and coal. So we would need both of those. Stone to brick. Is there any stone around? Yeah, see, now we have to figure out all of the freight stuff. Oil refinery. So stone and food are the two easy ones. So let's see if there are any available. Food plant. Coal and iron. But nothing to process them. Ah, this is going to be interesting. Farm. Oh yeah, lumber to... or logs to lumber. Logs to planks. Potential one. Then planks to tools. Oil. Ah, there we go. Bunch of oil to an oil refinery. Right there. Alright. That'll be our first big truck spot here. And then we can turn it into fuel. Excellent. So that's going to be our first big truck area here. So this is going to need truck stops. at the various locations. That's going to be expensive. Especially if I don't build these right. Holy cow, are they expensive. Alright, we'll have to... Yeah, we'll get them smaller. So it's only 50,000. So they did balance those, I think. I think they're more expensive since the last time I played. And then we will do... Just leave some room for growth. Can build it off of either end. So anywhere 50-ish thousand seems fair price. And one more. So we got four oil wells, one refinery, and one fuel refinery. We'll get the regular ones done first, so we need some routes. So, new routes. What color for this? Oh, we can do custom colors now too. Oil is kind of... Yeah, we'll do dark gray. Alright, so these are just going to be straight back and forth. So there to there. And now we got to figure out nomenclature. So truck. And then... Do I want to do the product? Or just the location? Truck, I think product. So crude to veen. And we'll just call it A for now. I have a feeling I'll have to improve that later. That's always a pain. Once you have a bunch of them, it's like, I'll just leave them. That's one. New line. Truck, crude, veen, B. New line. Truck, crude, veen, C. And was the fourth one the last one? 3, 4, yes. Bam the bam. Truck, crude, veen, D. Alright, all those. Now we need trucks for them. So we'll throw 2 on each one for now. So buy vehicles. Don't have much other than these. We'll do the European ones, I guess. So we'll do 2 on A. 2 on B. Two on C. And 2 on D. Alright, there you go guys. Go for it. Alright, let's take a look at our lines again, or stations again. See if any are backed up too much. Okay, that one has 78. Move it automatically pins it. Alright, you already got a lot, so I got 6. I guess we need more. Throw a couple more on there. And even that one is doing pretty well, so let's throw a second one on there. Might be able to get that flowing. Alright, got lots of trucks running around here. These are piling up. Then we'll be able to deliver there, and any of these towns need fuel. You need fuel. So we can take the fuel all the way to here. So that'd be good. And over here, excellent. And down here. And if we hook these up, we can get them over here as well. Excellent. Alright, so any other ones we can do? We could do deliver logs. Just looking for the easy ones right now. Oil, stone. That farm is kind of isolated. I try not to destroy any of the fields, so the only way we get out of this one is come out this way. So we're doing pretty well. And the terrain isn't that bad as far as like getting train lines up and down. This is a pretty deep valley there. Oh yeah, we have all our stuff here too. So we can do contour lines. So yeah, it's a pretty deep valley back there. Pretty flat all in this area, and then yeah, this isn't too bad as far as having a thing. That's one of the reasons I wanted the spread out type of map, so we have time to get the trains up and down the terrain. And looking pretty good. I might decorate some of this with like snow at some point. Turn it into a winter wonderland. Alright, definitely getting lots and lots of crude. So we could keep adding trucks to this, like forever. Let's get the next connection set. And actually what we can do is we can expand this one. Configure. Let's go ahead and add a cargo so we can do the output on that. Not clog up the other one. And then we'll put in a new truck stop over here. We'll go ahead and do both platforms since we know we're going to use them. Bam. And then we'll wait till we get some fuel piling up here first. Alright, so we need a new route. So now just crude or regular oil. New line. Color for this one. Let's see, that's a little darker. It's also kind of blue. Let's go for the darkish blue there. Alright, so we're going to go from here to here. And that is truck, oil, roar. Call they. And then we need trucks delivering there. So I have the eyeball on, so it only shows routes that are on the map that you can see. So buy vehicles, a couple of those, and put them on. There we go. We got those running. All right, how are we doing on money? Got some nice ones making money, a few not making money. Okay, you have nothing going on. That must have been the 49-minute one. They have no demand. You'll be fine because you're almost full. So I'm not really worried about that one. That will start making money. These will start making money. These we just need to exist to help create demand. So I'm not too worried about those. We're only losing a little bit of money. This one's probably going to... Yeah, I think it's just such a long route. Passengers don't even know they can get there. Alright, any other easy ones? Wood. So look at industry. We'll look at them one at a time. Product. So all the forests. No. Yes. That takes planks and steel. But we can just create the planks. And then there was one up here, yes. Stone. Okay, that road goes this way. Lumber. There, I got huge amounts of oil waiting here. So I think we can clone this. Double throughput, double our money. Alright, where are all you going? Well, that's making you money, so let's throw 2 more on there. Make the money where we can. Yeah, there's really no reason not to double all these guys. We will definitely make money. We'll wait on this one. I think it's because it's the longest one. Then we got traffic on this road. Nice. Is our first delivery of refined? Yes, it is. So that'll start making money. Icons. Yep, can turn them on off. And those are all down here. HUD filter. So far, not too much information. Later on, there some of those turned off will help a lot. Alright, a little bit of demand here. And some birds. And then we can get ships and stuff going. I want to have... So how are we doing on cash flow? Maintenance of vehicles, tickets. Yeah, so it's a matter of, these are all the vehicles I purchased, right? Yes. So when I don't purchase vehicles, we can make a profit. But we need to keep purchasing vehicles on profitable routes to make even more profit. Alright. Where are you guys trying to get to? And do you have enough vehicles? You do not. We can clone that one a couple times. Of course, just as I say, don't spend money. I spend money. And then we will, of course, spend a lot of time beautifying some of these towns later on. Oh, that's kind of cool. Deep valley here. Alright, and then... pile of people here. I think that's the one I keep expanding. Yes. Yeah, we already have like 10. Yeah, it's 40 total capacity. It's nearly full the entire time. We are doing well. Alright, let's take a look at our line profitability again. So it's actually mostly passengers making the big bucks. One crude is making some good money. And then when we go to the other end, a little easier to see for you guys if I flick it to the top here. The one it's not doing too well. That should turn around once they all deliver. That one is not yet profitable. Should see if there's a backlog. There is indeed. I think we can double the vehicles in this one. We'll let that get going. And then is there any fuel being processed yet? Not yet. Production. There we go. Alright, I am going to... We're already at year 2. I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for a little bit. Cut for a little bit. I'm going to be adding vehicles to our existing lines as needed. And then we will kind of wrap this up, so be right back. Alright, I'm back after some more management there of the vehicles and the routes. We seem to be doing pretty well. Some nice money makers there. The money losers are kind of not too bad, except for that one route. So which one is this? This is... okay, yeah. Long route between 2 small towns, yeah. That's gonna have issues. Plus, they are kind of all piling up on each other. I think what I need to do here... 2, 3, 4. Alright, so let's reverse you guys. Turn around. You turn around. At least spread the load out between the... well, it's not that much difference here. All I need to do is get them all in the middle, then split 2 back and 2 forward. So don't need to micromanage that much. And then... yeah, we could add a couple more freight. I think we're good for now. I think we have a good start to this save. Next time will definitely be about the freight. So we can get some really decent cash flow going and then make enough money to start our first railroad. I don't know if we'll start the first railroad episode 2 or not, but we should be in position by then. Looking pretty good, yeah. When we don't spend money on vehicles, we make money. So everything's looking pretty good. I think that will do it for our first episode. We have activated everything. We have a pretty cool map to play with. 2 main population areas. Tip loans can be repaid, yes. We'll start repaying those when we make more money. Yeah, and then the river area. Probably more of an industrial part of things. Transport. How are we doing on the fuel? Do we actually even have any fuel being made? No. Production? A little bit. But that'll do it for episode 1 of Transport Fever 2, the Amber series. No particular reason for that name, it just came to me and I needed to call it something, so that will be its name. Thank you for joining me, have a great day, I'll see you next time. Until then, bye bye.